Hello everyone, welcome to another live stream. Hi there, how you all doing? Hi there Ash, hi there Adrian, hi there Inadequate Dog, hi there Generic Person, hi. How are all of your days going? Like, yeah, I know, Generic Person, I know. Today, actually. Oh, what shall we do today? Splendid question. You know what's funny? I'm not gonna say that we're running out of things to do, because that is just simply not true. We have plenty of things to do, but we have finished a solid chunk of them already. So give me a second, I'll be right back. I just need to grab one thing that I forgot before the last stream. Okay, here I am. So, let's start with something simple. How about that? How about we start with something just straight up simple? Make it after you got the... No, you just deleted the comment, not the quit duck. I see how it is. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. You know my opinion about deleting comments? Nice code. How do I undelete the comment? I don't think you can undelete the comment. I think once you delete it, it's done, it's over. Nothing more left. This right here is... Well, it should be. This right here should be... Fix it. And what we need to do is... The first thing we're going to do this stream is probably just strip down all the pieces we don't need. You know, just kind of rebuild it a bit from scratch. This whole thing. So yeah, let's get to it. Make it. What did you do after the last live stream? Well, I mean, I finished the side plate. That's I don't remember if you left after I finished the side plate or before, because I finished side plate and I started printing it. That's another thing we'll need to do today. We'll need to like just check everything side plate related. The host might be put off as well. But okay, copy everything. This right here, we're gonna have. Oh, piss off. Honestly, piss off. We need a new file, and that file will be basic speech recognition.py. And when I say basic, that's kind of the point, because we need to delete as much of this as possible and still have it work. That's the idea. On the community page, the following from around how much good part to be next from video. Generic Person, 7 months ago, when I made that vote, I can guarantee you it did not have 1,749 people voting on it. I can guarantee you. 7 months ago, hold on. Holy shit, this has 3,000 votes. That's so many. That's 57, by the way. Oh yeah, that was a long time ago. That was such a long time ago. Oh, that was right after I moved into the new place. That was really good, but after you fixed the legs being weird, then yeah, that was kind of the finished side plate. And today we'll need to like remeasure the side plate and see. Yeah, you'll see. The point is, first let's start with this. If we run Python. Basic speech recognition Python. Alright. You need to focus a bit on the... Actually, no, let's not run it here. Let's run the terminal. And the reason why we're gonna run the terminal is because right here you can zoom in. That's the only reason, yeah. Okay. There we go. Was it before or after you had a horseradish sandwich? In between the two, actually. I had horseradish sandwich more than one occasion. Oh, by the way, there we go. So this is the voice recognition that we're gonna use for Fix-It. Yeah, Fix-It, we're gonna need to... Oh, right. I forgot that it breaks. European League. Oh, good for you. Good for you indeed. Oh, chemistry doesn't, you know, this really help me because teachers also it's confusing. You really helped me. I'm glad I could help in that case. Now, in this case, we have a couple of problems. But first things first. Let's try to just strip it as much as we can. Text to speech, I imagine, won't be necessary. Wait for key phrases. Is that even used anywhere? Doesn't appear to be. Oh, it's because... Oh my goodness, that's why it didn't work. Damn it! Print detected key phrase. Oh, stop running in here, make it. Jeez. So now we just need to test and see if, you know. Make it. What software do you use to use? Make it. What software do you use to do the Python? I use Python. What do you mean? I use Python in order to do Python. I don't think there is any other way, personally. There we go. By the way, it's detecting it just fine. And now all we need to do is see if the activation phrase will work. So fix. Ah, detected key phrase. Yes, good. There we go. It even did good with you. Oh, that's comical. So I can say good, or I can say good. Oh no. Okay, it's messing up a bit. It is messing up a fair bit. I'll need to fine tune it to my own speech. Splendid. So there we go. Now let's just keep on deleting everything we can. Clear line, not necessary, it's fine. Apparently all of these don't appear to be necessary. Let's see. Let's test. Test 1, 2, 3. Test 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it fucked up. It was really close. It was really close. But yeah, unfortunately, we'll need to do it. Glad it works at least. Are you making a voice recorder? No. I'm gonna remove it as a function for now, simply because, as I mentioned, we're trying to strip it as much as we can. If fix. So we get the model. Can I just streamline this as well? Let's import Vosk as well. Just for the sake of clarity for myself. There we go. Pi audio. Okay, so this is for the model, this is for the audio. Can I just do this? Stream start stream. I feel like stream is kind of important. Listening, that makes sense, well, true. My partner's at an anime convention, having realized I'm watching math stuff, also finding out there's a horse named Lycan. That started out wholesome, but by the end of the message, you lost me. You lost me completely. Will fixes be based on the language model or just have program respond to prompts? It won't have response to it's not meant to respond. It's meant to be a voice activation software. So basically, you know, if I want the lights in the mask to light up, I would just say fix it, lighten up, and then the mask will just light up. I mean, maybe they will have some responses eventually, but that's not the point. Data is equal to... Okay, so this is if the stream breaks. That makes sense. Fixing data on the stream, alright. And JSON also appears to be a fair bit required. Okay. Hi Troll Mate, how you doing? Okay, I feel like this could be the minimum. So now all we need to do is just have a more proper test. We need... My immediate instinct is just like delete my operating system here, but that's probably not a great idea. What can I do with Python that would be visible? I have one. I have one idea, but that would require a tad more of a setup. Oh, damn it. What can I do with Python? I should delete only the calculator app. Hold on. Python display image. Oh, like 5 ways to display an image in Python. Yeah, I need something to open a window with an image. Not bad, alright. Huh? No, so it's not writable. You know what, whatever, I'm just gonna hope it will work. Yes, this we already have. CV2. Image read, write. Does it need to be, well, true? I hope it doesn't. Exit from all process. That doesn't... Huh. No. Okay. Now, first of all, let me just run it to see if it... Exactly, no module find CV2. It's brilliant! Absolutely brilliant. Yeah, Do I need anything about us to think Betray was nothing more than a good name for a rat made of voxels? I'm sorry. In what? Sorry, in one context, did you think it was a rat made out of voxels? I like the imagination. I applaud the imagination. Okay, I'm guessing this is the prep work. Now all we need is some kind of image. Oh! Oh my, oh me. If only I had some kind of image to display. If only. Okay. Oh, but if I say... this is gonna be actually quite tricky. Isn't right here will have to be cast. That'll have to be... Okay, splendid, now let's see. It might break everything, because we are putting it in a loop. Yeah, you know, right here, it is closing the stream. It's terminating as well, which ain't great. We don't exactly want it to terminate. We want it to restart. How do we restart this? No, damn it, I dislike this kind of programming. Programming with streams always bugs me. Creativity issues was bad. Well, speaking of, let me actually have a sip. Ayo, make a check DMs, please. No, that's... I don't... Hi, Theo. I'm lovely to see you, but whenever someone tells me check DMs, I'm always worried. It's either... Hold on. What? Oh, Theo. Theo. I was doing something and now you got me doing maths. How do you even begin learning partial differential equations? You get a big knife and you cut the derivative in half. Or in threes, it depends how many variables you have. You just need a really big knife. That's the crucial bit. You know what, I just... I refuse to do maths. I'm sorry, Theo. Makeit.exe is not responding. You need to check back soon. Damn, this new coffee is good. My goodness. I don't have any equipment for it, so cleaning my cups is a real bitch, but I mean, the coffee is delicious. There's mathing. Can I also take a look? Ash, it's not the kind of maths you'd be interested in. It's applied mathematics. Most terrible. Okay. I'm just gonna hope that it doesn't break. Oh wait, no. This should be... Alright, time to test. Are you ready? Because I sure am not. We're running the VOSC, yeah. It's reading the data files, doing the thing, it's doing the thing. One. Now it's listening. So now it can actually detect when I'm saying something. And with that in mind, I can say, I cast all matter! It opened on the wrong screen, but it worked. Oh, that is brilliant. Oh, it's still working. I cast all matter! Did it not work this time? Oh, I don't... Wait, did that... No! Is it a one-off? Oh, damn it. Oh, that is brilliant. Oh, that is beautiful. That works tremendously. Now what we'll need to do is a bit different. Basically... Oh, hold on. Where's Tefta, by the way? I need... In this case, I need some advice. Tefta. If I hypothetically wanted to fine-tune the VOSC, one go about such a task. Which is whatever you're making right now. it's idiotic as what it is. If I run it again, will it open on the right screen? Because it bugs me that it opened on the other screen, so you all weren't able to truly appreciate beauty in this case. Okay. It also takes just ages to kickstart everything. So that's not great either. Alright. Now it's working. It's detecting my speech, which means I can say, I cast all matter! Come on, open the right screen. No, damn it! It opened on the wrong screen. It's also labeled as a sheep image because just whatever. Whatever, doesn't matter. The point is it works, okay? Goodness gracious me. Now, I don't actually want to proceed. Give me a I don't actually want to proceed with coding everything and making everything up without the fine-tuned VOSC, which means we might as well just focus on something different right now. And this is what we've made last stream, if you recall. It is the side plate for the mask. It actually looks a bit small. We're meant to be like right here. Oh, whatever. PC every time it has to draw a new picture. Tiny all matter in my computer. Drawing a new picture. Oh, you know what I just imagined? Like, where's the lock-in image? Hold on. There we go. This is like, like, tiny all matter in my computer drawing a new image every single time I say I cast all matter. Oh. Oh, it's comical. I want to make that meme now. Oh, if I had a Fnickle for every single time I got distracted from doing my job by just wanting to make a meme. Okay, first let's let's test the thing first, because we haven't actually tested this one. Oh, by the way, another thing. Jeez, I just keep getting distracted. Don't I? Give me a second. I just need to come and pick something up. Oh, I just keep getting distracted. Okay, there we go. I'm back. Why are you stuck? Oh, look how many there are. There is so much stuff. Now that's how you pack electronics. Unboxing. Yeah, unboxing. I wasn't smart to eat spice wings. Accidentally in my lip. Quick, eat a lemon! And in this case, I do not mean fruit. Tiny old mother inside. Yeah. We got a bunch of these cables, which is good because we were missing them. Right here we have a second microphone, right here we have a second audio amplifier. In case you don't remember, that was because these will be the ones that will actually go on the mask. This is for the future. All of these are just step-up converters that we'll need for the LEDs. This right here, I think this is like an antenna. Jeez, I just ordered a lot of things. And this finally is another step-up converter. Brilliant. Is there anything else in there I missed? No. There is candy. They do give you... It's actually kind of funny, you know? You'd be surprised, but I genuinely have a box full of them. These are all of the different candies I've got whilst ordering electronics and technical stuff. All of these here are just candy. Well, there are also like chips and such, but they give you so much candy. If you're feeling snackish, don't go to the shops, just buy a bunch of electronics. Alright. With that in mind, let me just try one thing. Give me a second. How do I always manage to forget? There we go. Brilliant. Took me long enough. Alrighty then. Alrighty. There's this off. There's this off and away. Never mind. This stays. That's good. You know, it's always important to have a clean workspace for whatever you're doing. We need to get rid of all the plastic. There's so much everywhere. Okay. There's also so much solder, so much lead. We need to clean this up. Hi, Timon. Never take candies from strangers. I bought it from them, technically. Okay. Now. Here's what we need. Small hex. I hope this is small enough. It's perfect. Go. Where's my box full of M2 screws actually? Because it's... There it is. Why is the M2 screw box so large? They are comically small. This says a lot about modern society. I'll just put them into one. Alright then. I always instinctively touch the soldering iron when it's cold, or when I think it's cold. It's a really nice way to check your grasp on reality. Because if you are correct, and if the soldering iron really is cold, that means you can just touch it. And if you're wrong, then you learn quickly. Is this distance correct? This distance does appear to be correct. Yes. So this would be the way that Raspberry Pi Zero would be sitting on it. Then what we would need is these parts. Okay, no, I cannot even. Out of the way. Much easier. I cannot deal with these packages sometimes, you know. Out of the way. I swear, if you want me to stab you again, I will. And there we have it. The audio amplifier and the microphone. Now, which one goes where? Audio amplifier at the top, microphone on the bottom. And it does appear to be roughly correct, yes. This is, and we even do have some space. Not a lot of space, but we do have some space. No, we should move the microphone lower down, yeah. And then on this side, what we need is the most brilliant of all ideas, which is the defense mechanism. This also appears to be correct. We need to desolder the bottom one and resolder it later on. Yeah. Oh, they are bending so much I don't even think I need to desolder them. So there we go. This is roughly what it will look like in the end. Now, one last issue is that all of these are in fact M2. And I'm worried that M2 screws will just go all the way through it, which means we might need to redesign this. Yeah, they don't hold well, they can't just go all through it. Alright, brilliant. Simple fix. Just need to make the hole smaller. There we go. These are all of the components we'll have on the side. And then all we'll need to do is just solder them together. Brilliant. Let me put them somewhere. I need some kind of container. How do I have so many things and one for nothing but a container? Alright, this is what my lighter came in, so that's where I'm gonna keep them. There we go. Now we would like the... where's the dingus? Can anyone see the dingus? There it is. This I would like to keep, and I might as well actually keep those, yeah, why not? Alright, brilliant. So now we have this. We know that this works, which means that yeah, it's not going to work. Alright. All the work is still starting. Yeah. I'm actually gonna keep the violence make it in the background. Your IRL friends make it because of your IRL friends because of make it. Yeah, Adrian is like that Red Skull quote from the Avengers, I think, Endgame or Infinity War. I guide orders to a treasure I cannot have. Where's my mask model? There it is. Alrighty then. So, this is what it looks like so far, and when it comes to the side plate, we need to modify it. How would we modify it? Well, I'm so glad no one asked. You see, right here. Oh, how convenient! Brilliant! They're all merged together. I can just change them to 3. Well, that's unbelievably convenient. Then right here, we could change it, I suppose, so that the distance from M2s would be different. Oh, jeez, that's so messed up. Oh, that would require me to untangle so many things. Effectively, I need to figure out which one of them. Can I just delete this? No, because this is still an equality. The other side, when in reality these two should be equalities. This. These have to be equalities. And this and no. This and this has to be an equality. There we go. And now the distance from M2s can be smaller. How is this size dictated by... oh, whatever. Close enough. Timon, you may need to reread the Adrian's question. Where is it? There we go. Side play left 4.5.1 this time because... actually, my... actually, it's the opposite Lycan on average. On average, it is the opposite. Alright, that's brilliant. Then what we need is print the sucker. Although we probably should print with white filament, not orange. Finally, I'm the one who tries to avoid every possible human interaction together. Oh, avoid isn't... Adrian, avoid is a little bit harsh, you know? Avoid is a little bit harsh. I am just practicing that wizard studying the mystic arts in a Forsaken Tower kind of archetype, you know? What, you think Gandalf was just born this way? Well, I mean, yeah, that's true. Gandalf was born that way. That's canonically accurate. But it doesn't matter. My point still stands. Give me a second. I need to wait for Danny to get rid of the orange. I get it, Danny. I get it. I tried orange. Orange is disgusting. Yeah. I tried drinking orange on one occasion because of my bitch of a husband, but... Okay. Now I need to explode. And now I have an unnecessary amount of orange filament, because if you recall, the reason why I got orange filament in the first place is simply to make the cigarette, which we finished. I mean, at least if I ever need orange, I have a lot of orange. If any of you all want some orange, I gotcha covered. That's not an orange, by the way. Just open this up. My only IRL friend is Theo. Well, I mean, silver lining. If you only had to have one IRL friend, Theo is a pretty banger choice. Face squid plus P squid. Adrian does that's banger fact. Okay, this appears to be done. I would like to extrude a little bit more, simply because enough. Alright, Danny! You know what to do. Do your thing. You know what, I'm just gonna... Vosk. Python script. What if I want something to be uppercase, actually? Okay. Don't recognize your punctuation, build open difficulty. That's just as a step! That's it, just as a step. Oh no, I need the autistic model. Damn it. I would like to see more documentation. I'll take the language of the vocabulary. Alex can be count format, but okay, I would like the full. Oh, it's not that long. That should be fine. I recently found a song by a noble called Enormous. And all the worries get taken away. I take a look at my enormous make it mask. It's a good song, like, and I agree. I agree, like, it is a good song. I take a look at my enormous penis, and all the troubles start melting away. New word, not a punctuation. Can tune acoustic mode. Separately, slinking compact. Alright. No, I'm gonna have a field day with this. Everyone, I would like to present a new alternative to the frog and the scorpion called the frog and the bat. Updated version, this time with a happy ending. Have you all seen the moon? Shut up, Danny! I'm trying to read comments! Either you shut up or no more electricity. Oh, honestly, the sass on that kid, it's killing me. Have you all seen the moon had a little bit of ouchie this evening? It was breathing for a bit. I think it's fine again. Does anyone know better? I would need to chat up with the deities. Moon is kind of not really my jurisdiction, so I would need to see. Most language models are large and practical to use on the decoder. It's on the okay. A bit of a pickle then. Because how the heck do you actually upon further consideration, I have come to the sudden realization that this may be an extremely boring thing to watch. I'm hopping off now. See you later. Check the weather. Alright, like and bye. Have a good one. Bye. Have a good one. What else could we do in the meantime? Let me have a thunk. Just one quick thunk. This right here, if you recall, is the power cell I've made. No bilateral agent, no. This is the power pack I've made. And into this power pack, we are going to put the power cells. Oh yeah, I forgot which orientation is which. No, these have to be opposite, that's correct. And these have to be opposite. This way? I really should have been paying attention. Like, oh yeah, I'm correct. That's good. 9 power pack. That's a nuke. Actually, it's not as crazy as it seems. I mean, you know, what if I need 13 amperes in my mask? No, I could use this. The issue with it though, however, is that in order for it to work, we would need to add in all the conductive bits and pieces. And those there are quite a lot of. We'll need one for the... It just hit me. I can cut them out with... jack. We haven't used jack yet. Did you hear how excited Danny just got? My goodness. Honestly, the spirit in that kid is incredible. I still have the USB on my desk, by the way. I'm just gonna plug it in. I have a USB on my desk that is overview.mp4. What is that? Oh, I thought it was a loop for a second. I would have put. Oh, it's still laughing. Repeat on, and we need it in the corner. That is important. All right, you understand. That is important. Okay. When did Jesse and sleeping board arrive? I don't know exactly. I could check actually. Hold on, let me check. When will it arrive? It should arrive. No clue, it doesn't say. DHW. It is! So I'm not holding my breath. Installation video TXT. Oh, brilliant. That's just a link to it. Manual.jpg. Why is this not... Oh, this is all brilliant. This is all brilliant. Yes! Oh, and readme.txt. Oh, I love this all so much. Alright, software. There does appear to be a driver, which I'm just gonna install. I'm gonna have this in the corner, by the way, looping just all the way, because it's great. Is new file? No. Alright, splendid. So it appears that we have the driver. Then what we need is control candle. That's curious. No idea where I'm gonna put it, but I suppose I have to put it somewhere. Oh, but the decision, it just hit me. I'm such an idiot. Okay, so the basic idea is... Hold on, I was just focused on three things at the same time and my brain short-circuited. This is a brilliant idea. Okay, so let me first explain why I just got excited all of a sudden. And the reason why I got so excited all of a sudden is... Oh yeah. The camera's dead. I forgot I unplugged the camera to plug in the drivers. Okay. Oh no. Splendid. The reason why I got so excited all of a sudden is because I just got hit with a sudden realization, which is, right here, inside you can see these holes, right? They need to be filled in with a conductive material. Why? Well, it's because then when we're gonna pop in the batteries, it's gonna conduct between them. And then once we pop in, you know, everything the way it's meant to be, like this, then it will just conduct the way it's supposed to. But these openings right here, they are quite specific, and they have to have very specific dimensions. And it just hit me that since I do have these copper plates I've ordered, right? I can just have Jack cut out those shapes out of the copper plates, then I can just take them, pop them in, bada boom bada bing, and then we're just done and finished. Wait, why high caper? What happened? I can't see caper. YouTube just eaten a caper message. Oh, there we go. Hereby I try my stand of being schizophrenic. They don't have dementia. Had 2 streams from 709, 44, 42, so we're never getting to 1000 special. Okay, if I do 2 streams with the same number, that means that there hasn't been enough time in between them for me to warrant them be a different live stream. Because I mean, if I just index every stream differently, we would have reached the live stream 1000 a week ago. Actually, we could count if you want. Let's count how many live streams has it been since the day 900. Hold on. Let's count. No. Let's count for a second. Let's see. Do the mod see who is typing? I don't think so. I can't see who is typing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, 30, 33, 6, 9, 30, 2, 5, 8, 51, 54, 7, 60, 63, 66, 67. Not bad actually. Hey, we are only 29. We only did 29 additional live streams. It could be worse. Much worse. What other ways are there to display an image? Just out of curiosity. Oh, pillow I believe was good, wasn't it? Yes, Michael, I didn't watch for a few days now, but did not change to a stream mode. I thought I had to binge baiting here. Yeah, I mean, I can't just keep going, you know? Oh, wait, this would be here. At the pace it's going, Caper, I am gonna say this. At the pace it's going, I might do the stream 1000 from my mask. Because at this point, I can already have a microphone, I can already have speakers, and I imagine the camera wouldn't be much more difficult. So I could do stream 1000 from my mask, which would be quite funny. Oh, there we go. Now it's detecting, and now it's time for the test again. I cast all matter! Oh, that's beautiful. I cast all matter! Can I do it again? It would be great if I can do it again. Please let me do it again. Come on. Yes! I cast all matter! 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 This could end badly actually for me. Let's see. It did only take one cast. Cast! 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 Cast all matter! Cast a spell! Not cost, you daft... Cast! Come on. No. Come on, you can do it. No, I kept detecting them as cost. Yeah, well, I'll need to fine-tune it way better. Yeah, alright. Unfortunately, what we'll need to do is just create more data for this, and Tefta recommended just downloading transcripts of the streams. So just transcripts from the streams themselves. Tefta just recommended getting streams and getting these transcripts. Let me see. Can I even get a transcript of a live stream? That'd be nice. Or do I need to make one? Because I think Premiere has some tools for making them. Yeah, no, I feel like we need to just make our own. Oh well, here we go. Also, we should look for some kinds of live streams in which I'm alone, not confuse the thing. How much data do we need? Maybe generating my own data, and by that I mean speaking, would be better. Caper, no. No. That's specifically what we don't want. I don't want to alert fix it of the meower. Cats meows. No, I need to. Yeah, I will really need to chat with Tefta about what's the best way to go about this. Okay, let me have a thunk. Today, by the way, and by that I mean tomorrow, but for me today, I am going to record the first chapter for the video. Because for that, I already have the project all finished. Do I have everything finished for the second chapter? Not quite. And I suppose we could just work on the second chapter right now. Because in order to finish everything for the second chapter, all we effectively have to do is just... Oh, everything loops on itself. I really need to make like a tree of everything that I need to do. Okay, you know what? Let's do it. Let's make... I'm gonna make like an obsidian tree of everything that's needed. Why haven't I done that before, actually? That feels like I would speed it up so much. Okay. Alt. Mask. Plan. Location. So here's what we do. I'm going to make a new folder. I'm going to call it software, another hardware, then firmware. It's not going to be exactly firmware, but still purposes. Then we're going to have research, delete. And then right here we're going to make a new file. It's going to be called mask. So, what do we need for the mask? Well, for this video, we need 5 things, effectively. Or 4 things. Whatever. First of all, we have the lights. Which means RGB LED. It means bright lights, and then finally then second thing we need is design, and for the design it is the remade skeleton, then it is the left plate, right plate, then something to hold up the mask, which is something I often forget, that the mask has to be wearable. Oh, how swiftly I forget. Mask has to be wearable, which means we need side connectors for the strap. Yeah, and then Peter housings. There we go. That's it design-wise. Then we have fix it, which will require French fucking important. Fix it, remove French. On it, sir. RMRF / Fix it will require microphone, which will require speakers. Actually, it doesn't need speakers, now that I think about it. It's still nice to have. Yeah, sure, speakers. Then Vosk. Then fix it. Yeah, fix it will require fix it. Shut up, trust me, I have a plan. These are the things that fix it will require, and then finally service. It's a sacrifice I'm willing to make. An entire operating system for removing the French language. Finally, battery. it will require a triple pack. It will require up converters and the wiring. Alright, there we go. So this is what the mask will require, and the reason why we're doing this is because this will just help us as an organization too. Conscious parts of an I love Tefta so much. Okay, so these are the 4 core parts of the project. Let's start with the lights to see what we need to do still and what we have done already. For the lights, also, how do you change color of a graph view? I remember there was a thing that it's important. I need to change the colors. Groups. There we go. Alright, this would be path. And then the last one's going to be blue. Okay. Of research. Splendid. So, first the lights. The lights we'll need, once again, we'll have them in 3 categories. Shit. Which is RGB, which is bright, and it is UV. First of all, RGB lights. What will they require? They will require hardware assembly. We won't be soldering the new ones, by the way. We won't be soldering the new ones. I'll leave that for the next video. For this one, we're just gonna keep it as is. Wiring assembly. For the hardware. Research-wise, it would be the data sheets, data control. Then we have the software, NeoPixel. Then we have firmware, nothing, and then we have hardware, this, and then finally the holder, RGB holder. So there we go. These are RGBs. Then we have the bright LEDs. Those would require I just realized I did this backwards. Whatever. Research, just check if they work. There's nothing required there. Software-wise, nothing, because it will be a single pin. I guess on the Raspberry Pi Zero, still single pin control in Python. That'd be nice. I suppose that's not really software, that's just more firmware something. Hardware. They would require a step-up converter, and assembly. And that is really it. Hi there, what you're up to? Hi Daniel, I'm just organizing the project a bit just to see what I actually still have to do and what I've already done. Yeah. So then finally we have the UV. UV will be simple because it will require hardware as UV commands assembly. And assembly. Just one update, yeah. And then it will also require just it will require single pin control, but it will require the same single pin control that the other one. So single, there we go. UV will require the same single pin control as the bright lights. Brilliant. Yeah, it's way more clear now, isn't it? Okay, it gets a lot worse before it gets better, trust me, we're on to something. Back to the mask. All of the design things are kind of one-offs, because they really don't require much more. So, remade skeleton, left plate, right plate, side connectors for the strap, and speaker housings. They're all kind of on their own. I would only say that the right plate it's a bit different, simply because a right plate does also require to figure out the step up converter. Left plate is also there. Its skeleton is also there. But the right plate does require me to figure out the step-up converter, which is research. Okay, splendid. Next time we work on the mask, I need to start with this, because this would have helped me quite a lot. There we go. Yeah, makes this a fair bit clearer. Especially since figuring out the step-up converter is also kind of necessary for the bright LEDs. Organizing thoughts made me go Android. More standards! Mask. Okay, I feel like that is it design-wise. Then let's go for fix it. What do we need for fix it? Well, for fix it, we'll need Vosk. Just Vosk. It's my birthday. Happy birthday, Unholy Thinkable! Happy birthday to you! Hope your birthday's going well. Fixit requires Vosk. That's true. But what kinds of Vosks? Well, it requires Vosk basic setup. It also requires Vosk fine tuned. Basic setup Vosk, I would say that's software, but fine tuned that's research. Then it also requires damn it, the comically elaborate Python setup I've gone ahead and bloody done, because that would be the remember back in the day when we did that comically elaborate Python setup? Well, now we finally get to use it. What else? It requires the microphone. Really, I haven't put microphone anywhere there. Microphone, we're really doing microphone for Fixit. That's brilliant. Microphone. And then after the microphone, we also need... Actually, no, that's kind of it. Yeah, that is kind of it. Alright, so most of it been together. We're trying to design a free-stage BJT amplifier. How's it going? I know I already mentioned it, but BJT is something I just never wrap my head around when it comes to electrical engineering. I understand how they work chemically. I don't understand how they're meant to be used. I'm myself more of a MOSFET guy. Alright, then power cell. Well, that would just require the power pack, power cell assembly, and also step up to figure out, and then wiring assembly, and it is just general wiring assembly. So there we go. This is what it looks like so far. And the reason why I wanted to organize it this way is because basically for anything down the line, we need all the things up the line to be finished. So all of the nodes on the edges, those are the ones we can start with. Now, a lot of these I've already finished, so that's nice. But once we complete all of them, that's when we'll have the mask ready. Alright then. So, I have already remade the skeleton. I have already made the left plate. I have not made the side connector for the strap. Or the right plate. In order to figure out the right plate, however, in order to make the right plate, we need to figure out the step-up converter. So this is actually the edge node. So right now, if we go step by step, we can... I really wish there was some kind of way for me to like just cross them off the list. Oh, I can enable arrows as well. Yeah, the arrows are going backwards from how we want them to go. Because going the other way, that would be a bit annoying. But yes, basically, oh, this is brilliant actually. In order to tackle each and every single one of the nodes, we need to first tackle the nodes connector. Why haven't I done that at the very beginning? Okay. Listen, I'm gonna go and I'm going to figure out, because unfortunately a lot of the things right here are either really boring or I just straight up cannot do on stream simply because I don't have the setup for it. So right now I'm gonna go and figure out how jack works, because we're gonna need jack in order to cut out the copper plates for the power pack. And I'm also gonna start working on the video, because it's about time that, you know, we actually get to work on the video. Unfortunately, I can't work on it on stream because it's meant to be a secret and a surprise. So yeah, today's flashing up was a bit short, but to be fair, we got some work done. We got some prints done, we got some organization, and for now, that'll be it. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great day. Bye.